get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Steelers have over first and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To throw here on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lofts it deep right side. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Pulled in at the 20. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Back to throw. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Steelers. Here we go. A gain of 22 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
He's dropping back to throw. That's Metcalf running the slant. Has some room to work. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They're on. It's the rookie from Nebraska. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
46-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Five DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First down. Here's Lamar. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Lamar now from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Hey, middle.
Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll start on the ground. Gallup dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. He completes it in traffic. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
65. Setting up to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
You know, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. They're going to throw for it on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Going right side, Dowdle with it. This is tough running, nice weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late.
Couldn't see behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into 6.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Looking in the air here. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. I think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. That's him on a quick hitter. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Outside and into the hands of Bateman. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
Go. Hey! Get up! 13. You change it. Get up!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey! Yo! Get up!
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He'll throw it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Luke knocks it through. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
4-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson off the play action. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Y'all got a problem my taste. Y'all can't talk about crazy. More power. Also dangerous.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it on for 6.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
He's going to throw it.
And the Steelers first down.
Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
I'll throw this from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This is Henry on 2nd. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Stopped by someone who began as a star for these Ravens, now a rival, Patrick Queen.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, run for Henry. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Running once more with Henry. And And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
On the stop. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Running it now out of the gun. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face fourth down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go.
Pass play coming here. And the floater falls to the deck.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25.
They send him over right. They are throwing it again. Throw right side finds Pittman. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43.
43-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two. Midfield, they're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Lamar now from the gun. The left side caught by Andrews. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect from your teammates. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Go with Dowdle on the run. Jukes away from one. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up second and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Completed to his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. The inside give to Dowdle. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Working quickly here. First down, play action. Into traffic, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that was risk. In a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect the next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens.
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked off sides, and we got a flag. So the defensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on second. He's going to throw it again. Caught near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Steelers 13.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey! Sit on!
They're going to pass it here. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.